Okay, so hello everyone. Welcome to another video lecture about gas law. Right now, pag-uusapan natin is all about Jacques Charles. Ayan. Sino ba si Charles? Siya lang naman po ang nag-iisang nakadiscover ng relationship between volume and temperature. Okay, nakalagay sa isang container and hindi nagbabago daw ang pressure. Okay? Yan ang sinasabi ni Charles. According to his law, directly proportional daw ang relationship nitong dalawang na to. Okay? And expect natin, if we increase the temperature, dapat ang volume ay mag-i-increase din. If we decrease the temperature, dapat ang volume ay magdi-decrease din. One of the things na sinasabi rin ni Charles is that forced particle collision will cause the gas to expand until the pressure return to its initial value. Okay? So, kasi nangyayari po kasi is if we heat up a gas particle, ang ino-occupies ng space of the gases will increase, therefore increasing the volume. Okay? Now, since mas taas ang volume niya, yung collision or the forces that the collision between the gas particles creates, it creates po yung force para i-expand ang isang container. Okay? Ayan. So, I have here an applications of how Charles' Law's gas works. For example, sa hot air balloons. Okay? What happens is that the gases inside the hot air balloon po, umiinit. Now, yung init na yun causes the expansion of the balloon itself, causing a convection current na nangyayari po. So, ang ginagawa ng balloon is lahat ng mga warm gases tumataas, while the cold gases stay in place or bumababa. Okay? The reason why is because tumataas din po ang kinetic energy ng ating mga gases kapag mas nakaka-receive to ng mas mataas na energy or basically the heat energy. Okay? Now, what if ikaw ay naglagay ng isang balloon that is inflated sa ating refrigerator? What do you expect sa ating balloon? Will it deflate or inflate? Of course, it will deflate. Bakit po? Kasi po sa loob ng refrigerator natin, mababa ang temperature. So therefore, the expansion or the movement of the gases inside the container will not move the same way kapag ito ay iniinitan natin. Since we've decreased the temperature, therefore, we expect the balloon na magdi-deflate. Okay? The same goes for the other materials like for baking. Since ang ating baking kasi require yeast, and yung yeast na yan, pagka ininit natin, na nagpo-produce ng carbon dioxide, blah blah blah, and causes the expansion of the bread itself. Okay, the same goes for the air in tires and the helium balloons. Okay, so I have here a sample problem, and what we're going to do is answer this. So feel free to pause the video so that you can follow through. So right now, we have a problem, and what you're going to do is find out muna ano yung initial pressure, temperature, volume. Okay? Final pressure, temperature, and volume as well. So that we are able to find out ano ba yung hinahanap natin according to sa ating formula. According to our problem, consider a 25-liter gas initially at 25 degrees Celsius. So meron na tayong initial volume which is the 25 liters of gas at 825 degrees Celsius and a 1 atmosphere or 1 atm. Sabi dito, if this gas is heated up to 80 degrees Celsius, what will happen to its volume or the final volume under a constant pressure? Ibig sabihin, yung ating final pressure is also 1 atmosphere. So, hindi nagbago yung ating pressure. Therefore, we can conclude na ang formula na gagamitin is the Charles Law, or the V1 over T1 is equals to V2 over T2. Since hinahanap natin is the V2, what we can do is isolate the V2 according to the formula. So, we cross-multiply, leaving us with the formula of V1 multiplied by T2 is equals to V2 multiplied by T1. So, anong hinahanap natin? The V2. So, therefore, since ang operation natin is multiplication, we can divide both sides by T1. So, cancel mo lahat ng mga pare-pareho, which is the T1. Therefore, you now have the formula of V2 is equals to V1 multiplied by T2 over T1. Okay? So, now, all you have to do is directly substitute lahat ng mga nakuha mong numerical value according to the sample problem. But before you do that, tignan mo muna yung ating mga given numerical values if they are under the standard units of expression. For pressure, ang standard atmosphere natin, atmosphere, it should be ATM. Or the standard pressure should be ATM. For volume, it should be liters. So, the V1 is already in liters. For temperature, it must be in Kelvin. Now, according sa ating given temperature, it is still in degrees Celsius. So, therefore, the 25 degrees Celsius will be added to 273, which makes it 298. 298 degrees Kelvin. Same goes for 80 degrees. 80 degrees is plus 273. So, we now have a 353 degrees Kelvin. Now, since alam na natin that they are already in the standard unit of expression, what you can do is directly substitute them sa ating formula. V2 is equals to V1, which is the 25.0 liters, multiplied by T2, which is 353 degrees Kelvin. Divide naman by 298 degrees Kelvin, which is the T1. So, now what is the answer? Okay, so the answer should be 29.61. Okay, so cancel na natin yung unit of Kelvin. Matitira dapat is liters. So, meron tayong 29.61 or 29.6 liters. Okay? So, that's another example problem. Okay. So, let's have another one. A sample, okay. So, a sample of helium occupies 15 liters at 20 degrees Celsius. Okay? What is the temperature in degrees Celsius? Will the volume expand to, if the volume expand to 18 liters at a constant pressure. So, walang changes sa pressure according sa ating given. Okay, for the given, we have a constant pressure. So, disregard din natin si pressure kasi dapat walang magbabago sa kanya. But alam natin that initially it has a initial volume or V1 that is equivalent to 15.0 liters equals to 15.0 liters. Now, ang temperature niya daw at that 15 liter is 20 degrees Celsius. At what temperature in degrees Celsius, tandaan in degrees Celsius, will the volume expand to 18.0 liters? Tinatanong sa atin is what will be the temperature daw if nag-expand ang ating volume of the gas about 18.0 liters. So, meron na kaagad tayong required. Anong hinahanap natin? The final temperature or T2. Okay? So, according to our equation, since constant ang ating pressure, therefore, we can definitely use the Charles law, which is V1 over T1 is equals to V2 over T2. Ang hinahanap natin is a T2. So, therefore, we have to cross-multiply the entire equation, making it into V1 multiplied by T2 is equals to V2 multiplied by T1. Okay? So, divide both sides by, since T2 ang hinahanap ko, what I can do is divide both sides by initial volume. Cancel the initial volume that are the same. Now, it leaves us with the formula of T2 is equals to V1 multiplied by T1 over V1. Ulitin natin. T2 is equals to V2 multiplied by T1 over V1. Okay? Ayan, V2. Okay, so meron na tayong formula na, for the equation. So all you have to do is directly substitute those numerical values na nakita natin from the given papunta dun sa ating equation. Okay, but before you do that, take a look at our given temperature, degrees Celsius. So we have to change that. So that's going to be 273 plus 20. That would be 293 degrees Celsius. Okay? Ay, sorry. Degrees Celsius would be converted into Kelvin. Ayan. Okay? Ayan. Do not be mistaken regarding degrees Celsius and Kelvin, ha? Okay. So, since we've already have the equation and we've noticed that the entire given is already under the standard units, pwede mo na siyang i-directly substitute. So, we can proceed with solution. Solution by directly substituting. So, we now have T2 is equals to V2, which is the V2 is about 18.0 liters, multiplied by T1. The T1 is 293 degrees Kelvin, divide by what? By V1, which is the 15.0 liters. Cancel the units of liters. Now, dapat matitira is temperature. So, T2 is equals to 351.6 or 351 lang. Pwede na yan. 351 degrees Kelvin. Ayan. So, that's going to be our T2. Okay? Pero, according sa ating question kasi, ang hinihingi is the degrees Celsius. So, therefore, kung in degrees Celsius hinahanap natin, what you can do is remove the 273. So, that's going to be 351 minus degrees Kelvin minus 273 degrees. Okay? So, T2 would be 78. Okay? Degrees Celsius. So, gano'n daw kataas ang ating temperature from 20 degrees Celsius to 78 degrees Celsius para lang maging 18 ang kanyang final volume. Okay? So, what if I ask you, gano'n naman kataas po ang temperature na kinailangan to reach the 78 degrees Celsius? Well, obviously, ma-minus mo lang yung final minus initial. 78 degrees Celsius minus 20